Right, I was finding this out the other day.
Yeah.
Insects, right? This has nothing to do with the video today. This is just there was a beetle on the floor.
Yeah.
But insects.
Yeah.
Guess of all the living things on the animal. Guess.
Of all the living things on the animal, guess what?
Shut up.
Colour smells like an orange.
Of all the living things on the earth.
Yes.
Guess what percentage of them are insects?
97 or something.
Okay, now no, you just went completely the other way and blew the statistic out of the water. It's 50%.
Oh, is it?
But I mean, that is impressive.
Yeah.
Until you say 90% is your guess.
Well, because it was going to be. I don't know.
But like, yeah, 50%. Hi.
Hiya.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Jordan.
Job's a good one.
Job's a good
Job's a
one.
good one, mate. Ants, right? Oh,
Yeah.
I can't remember it. It's like a trillion billion ants on the earth. Like, it's a number that they can't even get your head around because there's that many flipping ants. It has nothing to do with the video today.
But there's some
Unless
statistics there.
you're scared of insects.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Worked it around. It genuinely wasn't intentional, but I worked it round.
Yeah.
There you go. So in today's video,
Yes.
we're talking about fears.
Yes, we
and
are.
today,
It's an awful day.
we're going to make you face
Yes.
a fear.
Yeah, it's not an irrational fear of heights, but it's just a fear of heights
And falling. And
falling.
I mean, that's like a natural fear.
Yeah, but even on like roller coasters and stuff, I get a bit jittery. I do.
Well, later in the video, we're going to make him face his fear, so stick around for that.
This honestly is terrifying.
It's good. You got this, man. But for first,
Yeah.
just in general, getting scared of stuff.
Phobias.
Things you're afraid of.
Yeah.
Things you're scared of.
Yeah.
Boo.
Ah!
So I've got...
Do you have any phobias before we start? Have you got any?
No.
You're not scared of anything?
Nothing. Literally zero. Shoot me in the face, I'm just going to smile.
Well, you've been heaven smiling, but...
Yeah, true. Okay, that doesn't mean I'm not, like, I don't get scared, but I don't think, I've not got any
You haven't got any
phobias.
phobias.
No. So we're looking at things you're afraid of
Yeah.
today. There's lots of things that we can be scared of, terrified of in life. And some people, this gets taken to the point of irrationality in a phobia, which, yeah, is about being terrified to the point that it's irrational. I used to have a bit of a fear of, like, water.
Would a
Like,
bath scare you?
open water. I used to be terrified of being in deep water,
Yeah.
where I didn't know what was beneath me. I thought a shark or a crocodile was going to get me at any given time. And yes, that is in local swimming pools.
Wow.
Literally, I'd be in the deep end of a swimming pool being like, oh man, I'm going to get eaten by a shark. The grates, like the vent on the side, on the wall of the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Like it was like a secret, irrational fear in the back of my head that a shark might swim out of it.
That's a
Tube.
phobia. That's an irrational
Yeah,
fear.
it was. Yeah, I used to be well scared. Confession time.
Oh.
I used to be scared of being attacked by sharks or crocodiles to the point that once we were out swimming and I was so scared I was going to be eaten by a crocodile that I ended up climbing up on top of this little raft and sitting there and crying for a few minutes.
Oh.
This was in the middle of a lake in Canada where they definitely don't have crocodiles.
How old was you?
I was about, I don't know, like 10, maybe 12. I used to be well scared of water, but then through my teens, I spent the majority of my teens jumping out of a tree into a river.
Nice.
And just completely got over my fear of it.
Yeah.
Yourself, are you afraid?
No, not really. I don't know. I don't have any irrational... Like, I'm not afraid of spiders to the point of, like, irrational fear.
Yeah.
But I think if I see one moving real quick, it jolts me. Even ants or beetles will get me. It's that, if something moves quick, I just... I've got a bit of a fear of heights when I'm on a cliff edge.
I mean, that's probably not irrational.
I don't like roller coasters all that much.
Again, I used to be a bit afraid of heights, but then I spent my teens jumping out of a tree into a river.
You've kind of cured two of your phobias in one thing. Though.
Yeah, literally. I've just spent loads of time jumping off high things into water, and I'm no longer afraid of either of them.
We're not endorsing
No,
you
we're not.
doing this.
We're not endorsing.
Don't tell your parents that this is what we said.
No. I was a bit naughty as a teenager. You check out the water's safe first, and it's like, you know, a spot where everyone jumps in. It's a tried and tested kind of thing. You don't just jump off anything. But it still was a bit dangerous. I did have the police come out once.
Did you?
Yeah.
You bad man.
I know. There was a local motorway bridge. Which was maybe about 40 foot high. So definitely not something I recommend. I did go in once at like this angle instead of that. and I lost my hearing in my ear for like a week. So I wouldn't recommend it. It wasn't very safe. But to the point that the police showed up because someone on the motorway had rung up the police because they'd seen someone on the side of the motorway and thought we were trying to commit suicide because it was that high. Anyway, back to the matter at hand.
Phobias.
Being scared of things.
Yeah.
It turns out actually facing your fears is one of the best things for getting over irrational fears. Heights and water, no longer a problem for me because I just fully immersed myself in it, and now it's all good.
So when you've got a phobia, there's loads of weird names for them, isn't there? I've got to try and guess the root word of them and stuff like that.
I've got some phobias for you.
Yeah?
All right.
Right.
This one's ridiculous, and I kind of half believe it's not true.
Okay.
But I think effectively it's the normal word, and then someone chucked phobia on the end of it.
Okay.
Right. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliaphobia.
What? So it's something to do with hippopotamus?
No.
Is it not?
No.
Ah. Say it again.
Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliaphobia.
It's on the bottom there if you want to try and say it yourself.
I think this was because hippopota or something is to do with like being large or like monstrous or big.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah. So it's a fear of large peddlers.
It's absolutely ridiculous, this one. It's beyond a joke, which is why I slightly don't believe it's true.
Go on.
It's a fear of long words.
Is it actually? Wow! So do you know what that reminds me of? Like the word dyslexia.
Yeah, it's a very hard word to spell.
It's a very hard word to spell, and people who have it usually can't spell.
Also, lisp. Why did you put an S in there?
Whoever you are, sort it out. All right.
This one is fun, and I met someone who has this.
Okay.
Yeah. Arisacustodiaphobia.
Arisacustodiaphobia.
Yeah.
Arisacustodiaphobia.
Yeah, it's a
fear
Y in there.
Fear of custard.
It genuinely is.
No, it isn't!
Yeah.
It's actually! I'm sorry if you've got it. I don't get excited about the fact that you've got a fear of custard. But I got it right. I would thought it would be.
It is, yeah. So it's from the Latin root. I think it's Latin. It might be Greek. Or risa or something is like rice and custodia is pudding. So it's the fear of rice pudding or custards or similar. I genuinely knew a girl who had this. She had a phobia of custard. To the point that once her boyfriend ate some, she found out and wouldn't kiss him for 2 weeks.
No way!
Yeah, legit.
Wow!
Amophobia.
Amophobia?
Ammo is like ammophobia. Amophobia.
Fear of guns?
No.
Fear of ammo?
No.
Fear of air?
Something natural.
Fear of lights?
No.
Fear of trees?
No.
Wood? No. Clouds?
No. Bad seaside.
Fear of sand?
Yeah.
Fear of sand.
Fear of sand.
Yeah.
Amophobia. But can you imagine if you are scared of sand? Because sand gets literally everywhere.
Yeah.
And eremikophobia is related to it. That is the fear of the desert.
Oh, is it?
It is. Magyrocophobia.
Magyrocophobia?
Yeah, magyrocophobia.
Fear of flying?
Fear of cooking.
Fear of cooking?
Yep.
My wife has that.
Yeah.
She doesn't really.
Venustrophobia.
Venustrophobia?
Yeah.
Fear of shaving?
No.
Fear of
shaving.
Well, Venus.
Venus.
Yeah. Venustrophobia. Venus.
Think about Venus. Who
fear
was
of
she? Venus was the
goddess of beauty.
Yeah. Fear of beautiful women.
The fear of beautiful women.
Huh.
Wow.
I mean, I suppose maybe if you're like super like low confidence and you're wanting a girlfriend or something, then I don't know, maybe. Oh, that's quite sad, isn't it? Like to the point that you're just terrified of anyone beautiful. Like.
Oh, do you know what? I think a lot of people suffer that around me. Like, I know I'm not a beautiful woman, but they just
Jordan is a beautiful woman.
they just fear, because I'm so handsome.
No, I don't think there is a word for fear of ugly people.
Fair play.
That was an easy one to guess. Obesophobia.
Fear of being obese.
Fear of being fat, yeah. Fear of getting fat.
Rob doesn't have it.
I clearly don't have that one. Turns out there is a fear of you, Jordan. Cacophobia. Fear of ugliness. So there's a few phobias. And people do get scared. But Jordan, time for you to face a fear, because you're a bit scared of heights. A little bit scared of falling. Time to take Jordan and myself on a massive swing. And just drop him from a height of, I don't know how high it is. It's this high. I'll Google it later. Hey Jordan, let's see how much of a wuss you are. Yeah.
Not looking forward to this one. Job's not a good one.
Chest rig, Jordan! Yeah! Oh. Wow. Giant swing. Hey, John.
Yeah.
Take your hood off, have a look.
What? Oh no! Is that what we're going on?
Yeah.
Oh, sack that.
It's alright, no worries.
That's genuinely terrifying. I really don't want to do it, Rob. Why are we making me do this?
I'm genuinely really nervous about this. I'm not even joking. Why should have this been rained off then and it hasn't been?
Just because it's so windy and it can like damage the equipment, or you can just get sent without us actually wanting you to get sent.
You better be joking with me. Oh no! Feel that wind.
There it goes.
I thought it was a seat. I thought it was an actual seat.
Yeah, you can.
Can't do it. I can't do it, Jordan.
do it. Can't do it.
Okay, George. We got this. Totally got this. I'm very concerned. Now we're gonna end up dropping this thing. Oh.
This honestly is terrifying.
It's good. You got this, man. Don't be afraid.
You know why I actually look scared? Because I am actually scared.
You're terrified, mate. I'm terrified of dropping this. Okay, you ready?
Oh my days! Oh my days! Oh my days!
Oh, that was fun.
Oh.
I didn't drop the phone! Yes, Jordan! How you feeling, buddy?
That was horrible.
Are you feeling alive?
I've got tingles in my left arm and all sorts. Oh,
That was fun!
that was horrible.
Yeah, man! That was great! Yeah! Oh, thanks, buddy!
That was awful. I've genuinely got tingles all in my left fingers and I'm having a heart attack or something. Why no?
Way!
Job's not a good one.
Job's a good one!
Job's not a good one.
Yeah!
No, it's not.
There we go.
That was awful.
There we go. That was great. I loved it. I had a great time.
That was that
was
was
very fun.
genuinely aw- the worst part about that is I wouldn't have been as bad if there was an actual seat. I genuinely thought there was an actual seat that you
literally
sat
just
in.
a little harness, and then just whoop, just tip it over there,
clipped on.
and just I think there you
With a
go.
little
Done.
carabiner type
Done.
thing. And the fella, I don't know if you got this on the thing, the fella, when we went to do it, whoever you are, if you are watching this, you scumbag, jog right on.
We walk up, and Jordan's like, does it ever get to a point where it gets like rained off?
Because it was chucking
Tipping
it
it
down,
down.
wasn't it? And bare windy. Yeah.
And the guy's just like, yeah. I mean, probably should have rained it off by now, to be honest.
Yeah. And I'm flipping, but he was being serious as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, like I could hear it like cranking up, like crank, 3, and then it. Oh man.
I love it.
Yeah, no, you did. I hated it. To be fair though, I would have done it again afterwards.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, facing your fears, it's a good thing. So the Bible is filled with verses saying about not being afraid.
Yeah.
That you don't need to be scared of things, you don't need to be afraid that God's with us, God's on our side.
Yeah.
Did you know that the Bible says, fear not, or some variation upon the theme of fear not, 365 times? So there is a verse for every day of the year telling you not to be afraid.
Oh, I like that. That's
It's
really
nice, isn't it?
sweet. That's really cool.
365 times, once a day, do not be afraid.
Do not be afraid. That's not even about irrational fear. That's about fears of money or well-being or fears
Anxieties
of
and
anxiety,
like
just what-
social stuff,
Yeah,
friends,
social,
family,
yeah,
all that
yeah,
kind of stuff.
yeah.
Do not be afraid. God's with us. Did you need to know that when you were at the top of the swing?
I was like praying. I was like, please, 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 Jesus, please, please, please.
So it wasn't a case of praying at the top, Lord help me not to be afraid. It was, Lord help me to make sure I have confessed all my sin because I'm coming to join you today.
Yeah.
So we got some verses as well. Joshua 1 verses 9.
Oh, beautiful.
Do you know it?
Do not be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for I am the Lord your God, and I'm with you wherever you go.
Do not be afraid. That's one of 365. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go.
Amen.
Yeah. 2 Timothy 1:17.
No idea about that one.
I lied. 2 Timothy 1:7. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God does not give us a spirit of timidity, but He gives us power, love, and self-discipline.
Nice.
No matter what phobias we got, what we might be afraid of, or anxieties and fears and whatever else, God says every day of the year, do not be afraid. Because God is with us. So jobs are good.
Jobs are good, one.
Did you like how I tied that in?
That's the jobs are good. One.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I like that.
If you've enjoyed the video, please do drop us a like. Smash the likey McJibbins. McJibbins, everybody.
Jibbins. Wow, like McJibbins.
The likey McJibbins. And also subscribe to the channel. So you can get some more videos.
Oh, and tell your friends. Tell everyone about it.
Yeah. Tell them, don't be afraid.
Yeah. Oh.
Boo! I'm just joking. Jobs are good.
Jobs are good. One. There we go. Peace.